President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presided over a dignified reception ceremony on Tuesday at Katsina's Umaru Musa Yar'Adua International Airport, officially receiving the remains of former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari. Wrapped in the green-white-green of the national flag, the casket's arrival marked the culmination of the repatriation process and the beginning of the final journey to Daura for burial. Tinubu, accompanied by Vice President Kashim Shettima, First Lady Oluremi Tinubu, Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila, Secretary to the Government George Akyum, and a host of ministers, state governors, and service chiefs, arrived from Abuja at 1:42 p.m. to a solemn Guard of Honor inspection. Just 9 minutes later, at 1:51 p.m., the Air Force plane carrying Buhari's casket touched down. Pallbearers from the Nigerian Army, Navy, and Air Force in full dress uniform brought the casket onto the tarmac. And a full military guard of honor stood at the ready. Buhari's widow, Aisha Buhari, alongside children and close relatives, stood in close attendance beside dignitaries. The reception, brief and respectful, adhered to Islamic customs. Soon after, the body was transferred into a military hearse for the hour-long ride to Daura, the ex-president's birthplace. In Daura, funeral prayers and burial were conducted at the central mosque in accordance with Islamic rites, still underpinned by full military honors, including a 21-gun salute. Legacy, mourning, and memory. Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria's 7th civilian president, 2015 to 2023, and former military head of state, 1983 to 85, passed away in a London hospital on Sunday, July 13th, at 82. His death prompted national mourning, including a 7-day flag-lowering decree by Tinubu. Tributes poured in globally. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi praised Buhari's wisdom, warmth, and unwavering commitment to India-Nigeria friendship. Former military ruler Ibrahim Babangida lauded his patriotism and sincerity, declaring, "We may not have agreed on everything, but I never once doubted his sincerity or his patriotism." Significance of the ceremony. This reception and transfer of the body by Tinubu and top officials demonstrate the state's deep respect for Buhari's stature and contributions. It underscores the importance of military pageantry and religious observance in Nigerian state funerals, the unity of the government at the highest levels in the face of national grief. National and international recognition of Buhari's legacy in both civilian and military spheres. What comes next? Following today's military-style handover in Katsina, the body was taken by hearse to Daura for burial rites, drawing thousands of mourning Nigerians, including traditional rulers, religious leaders, foreign envoys, and political figures. The ceremonies emphasize Buhari's dual identity, a military commander and the first ex-military ruler to ascend to Nigeria's democratic presidency. Reflecting on Buhari's journey. From soldier to civilian leader, Buhari took power via coup in 1983, was ousted in 1985, then successfully ran for president in 2015 and re-elected in 2019, marking a notable democratic transformation. Complex legacy. Beloved by many for his anti-corruption stance and austere personal lifestyle, critics viewed him as somewhat distant, particularly during long medical leaves abroad. Final thoughts. Tinubu's dignified reception of Buhari's remains in Katsina isn't merely ceremonial. It reflects Nigeria's engagement with its own history, balancing military discipline and religious observance, national unity and collective remembrance. As Daura hosts the final rites today, Nigerians reflect on a leader whose life traversed coups and elections, discipline and devotion, critique and commendation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay informed with fast, reliable news, Don't forget to subscribe to Newsflash 360. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. Your next headline is just seconds away.